Hello paper crafters, welcome to another Design with Joe video. I'm Joanne Rogers, a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Central Alberta, Canada, and I've been designing with you in mind since 1999. Today I have another Joe Tips video for you, and it's one that will answer the question and give you some tips on how to make a belly band. So you might have heard about people when they're doing their paper crafting talking about a belly band around a card or around a set of cards, and I want to show you exactly how to make it and a tip for making it so that it's not too tight and not too loose. So let's get started. If you've ever wondered what a belly band is, it is just a little slip of paper really wrapped around something, and it could be a set of cards like it is in this case, where you can take it off, and what it does is it holds your, whatever you're making, your card or your cards together, and you want it to be able to slip on and off fairly easily and not be so loose that it's going to fall off or so tight that you can't get it off. So I have a super quick tip for you. So I've made a set of cards here using the Your Peach paper, and this is wonderful designer series paper from the 2021-22 annual catalog from Stampin' Up! And I've made some really quick cards. So I've just used one set of dies and the paper and 2 colors of ink to make my cards. And I want to put this into a little gift for somebody. So I'm using one of our acetate boxes, and I'm just going to pop those in fairly quickly if I can and close it up. So it's a great little box that comes to you flat, and you just take it and put it together, and it's super easy to put together. And then once you have your cards in there, you just fold down the top and fold in the edges, and you have your little box. So now what I want to do is I want to create a belly band around this. So I have a piece of paper, and this is the same designer series paper, and this one is 12 inches long and 1 inch wide. And you probably don't need it to be quite that long, but I want a little bit of overhang. And so I'm going to decide which way I like it. And this is a little bit too busy for me. So I want it to go the other way. So just wrap it around your item, whatever it is, fairly loosely to begin with. And then what you're going to use is your bone folder. And your bone folder is going to create a little bit of a spacer there. So I'm going to put that in just a minute, but I use liquid glue to hold mine together. And I put my liquid glue in 2 spots. I put it on the top of one, really, and the bottom or the top, I guess you can say, of the other. So I know that this is going to go further down on the band, and that one's going to catch it too. So I'm going to put it down, and my liquid glue stays wet long enough for me to have a little bit of wiggle room. So I'm going to put my bone folder in there, and it's just going to create a little bit of space. And that little bit of space is going to be just enough that I can move my belly band on and off. And what I'm going to do now, so that's actually set up fairly well, is I'm just going to take my little tag and I'm just going to put it on there using some dimensionals, and that's going to be my gift for someone. So I'm going to take my large dimensionals here and just put it on, and then you've created a perfect little gift that matches and coordinates with the paper that you used. So there you go. Let me show you a couple other belly bands. This one here is much the same, but it's our much smaller acetate boxes. So it fits 3x3 cards, and I've got 4 of the same ones in there. And then this is a little bit more square. So this one too, I can firm up these edges and make it a little bit more square if I wanted to, just by sort of pinching, but you don't have to. You can leave it just like it was. And then I have that one that I showed you at the beginning, which is a set of 6 of our note cards. And it coordinates, what I try and do is I try and coordinate the outside with whatever the inside is. So the first card that I have here is from our snail mail. And so I've just coordinated that. And then one other idea, this is a round vellum card here. So this is another one. So this is just a plain card. And you didn't really need it, but I thought it really added to the card if you added the belly band like this. So it's just a very small one, decorated and embellished with some of our punches. And that's it. I hope you found this tip useful. Make sure you don't miss another Joe Tips video by clicking on the subscribe button now. And if you've got a paper crafting question you'd like the answer to, drop me an email at joe@designwithjoe.ca, and let's see if we can't figure it out. And if you have not yet signed up for my newsletter, head on over to www.designwithjoe.ca and get yourself signed up. I send out weekly tips and tricks and emails with all the latest Stampin' Up! News, and I would love to have you join in there. Thanks very much, and have a great paper crafting day.